Hi there, this is Ron Janish, and this video is going to show you how to trade Andrews with forex in a way that they don't show you on the internet anywhere else that I know of. Okay, this is a very different way of doing it, and you can do it with some pretty decent certainty. Look, we all know there's no guarantees in this stuff, and it's based on probability, and what you really want is some really good sense of certainty. So I'm going to show you how I do it. No holes barred. What I do is, let's take a look at okay, here's the Australian dollar, and today I had a buy signal today, and you can see the price is fluctuating, is 429. Okay, and chances are you'll be able to see what happens someday after 429.14 and see whether this is really worthwhile or whether this is just a bunch of bunk, right? So, okay, so we have a buy signal here, which suggests that prices are over time are going to go significantly higher in the New Zealand dollar versus the US. Now let's see what else we have. We have Australian dollar. Well, this one says same thing. Up we go. We have a buy signal in the Australian dollar suggesting new highs are coming. Okay. So we're talking about trades that'll last, probably weeks. Okay. So we're not talking the next 5 minutes. Okay. Now here's the interesting thing. What I'll do is I'll take a look at something like this here, and I'll say, well, I have the Aussie dollar, I have the New Zealand dollar. Let's see what happens when I put them together. Well, when I put them together, I've got a sell signal here. Now, what does this mean? Well, what it means to me is that the New Zealand dollar is going to be much stronger than the Aussie dollar because this is an AUD over NZD. So we'll be able to see how well that does over time. So if I have to choose which one I'm going to invest in, then I'm going to probably prefer the New Zealand dollar in this situation here, okay, on the long side. Let's take a look at some more. Let's look at the euro. Okay, we had a signal up here. I call it a fake 4. You might call it a ZF, depending on what level course you have. If you've taken the advanced course, you'd look at that and say, yeah, Ron, you've got a ZF. That's obvious. Okay. And if you've taken the other material that goes further, then you'd recognize this and label it as a fake 4. It's also a ZF, but that's another matter. So anyway, so the whole idea is this is now looking down for a sell here in the euro versus the US. And let's see what else we can do now. Since we know that, let's match that with the let's see, EUR, what did I look at? Okay, I said EUR NZD. Let's take a look at that. Oh, here we go. There it is. Now here's EUR NZD. Here we have a sell signal in this guy here. So this one looks pretty interesting also. And so it would be short the euro, long the short euro, short euro, long NZD. Okay, whatever. Yeah, which kind of matches with the other thing. Let's see, and the other one would be EUR AUD. Okay, and this one here, I don't have a solid signal in. Okay, so what I would have a tendency to do is to take two of these, one of them being the NZD on the long side. Okay, I would prefer that one. And I have a sell in the euro. Okay, and that one already had a sell the other day, and then I've got another one here, EUR NZD. And actually what I can do is I can, rather than going long the New Zealand dollar, I can go short EUR NZD. Okay, that would be my preferred combination. So out of all this mishmash, mumbo jumbo, and all that kind of stuff, what I've effectively done is, okay, I've looked at a bunch of charts, but I've done more than that, because what I've done is I've looked at EUR USD, and that gave me south, and I've looked at EUR NZD, and that gave me a very strong north. So going short EUR NZD seems like a reasonably good idea to me. And that's what I'm looking at this point. So out of all these choices of EUR, USD, AUD, Australian dollar versus US, New Zealand dollar versus US, I'm going to pick the EUR NZD as the combination. All right. And since today is the 29th of April, 2014, you'll be able to see later on which one did best. Okay. So if you're interested in what we do at a more basic level, what we do is we teach the Advanced Andrews course and the Expanded course. And with the Advanced Andrews course, you'll be able to learn things about Andrews techniques that aren't all over the web, thank God, and participate with people who use these kind of techniques pretty much exclusively, or combine these with other things. Like I've got one guy who's an absolute genius. He combines it with some kind of Fibonacci numbered time periods, and then adds some kind of stochastics to it in some special way. And well, he's a genius anyway, but he does incredibly well, absolutely incredibly well. He uses that for the S&P. So what I ask that you do is take a look and see how EUR NZD, how it did. Because my forecast out of all this gibberish here that we just went over is that this one should probably perform the best. Okay, so we'll see a month or so from now and see which one did the best. All right. Hey, thanks for your time. Get a chance, come on over to andrewscourse.com. Take the course. Love to have you join us. Bye. Howdy. Hello? Is this Reinhardt Investment Management? Yes, sir, it is. Okay, hey, you guys don't accept credit cards, do you? Why should we accept credit cards? Well, actually, we do. We do. We do. But we just do it in a way that works for us. But we don't have to deal with any of the bullshit. No, sir, I just asked a simple question, man. I mean, that was fine for me, man. I mean, okay. Then your answer is absolutely yes. We accept credit cards. Okay. Well, that's all I was trying to figure out, man. Hey, thanks for the